Hi Gemini, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into the general energies surrounding you. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading is for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels. Show me the energies surrounding. Oh, let me do my spiel. I have to be clear because there are so many energies swirling around, especially over the internet and just in the world. I have to clarify and specify who this reading is for, who we're attracting, right? Because it's important. You have low vibrational Geminis that are going to stay there. You have the low ones that are gradually coming out of it, and you have the high ones. We want to attract the high ones, or even the ones in the middle that are wanting to graduate to being high vibe, right? Because it's important. So, universe, ancestors, guides, angels, give me the high vibrational messages here for Gemini. All right. Now this message is for my Geminis who are focused on their well-being, being the best versions of themselves. This reading is focused on the Geminis who are mind over matter. This reading is for the Geminis whose mind's on their money, stability, success, cultivating meaningful relationships with like-minded people, spirit. That's who this reading is for. Attract, 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 spirit. And thank you. All right, let's go. This is for my high vibing Gemini spirit. Let's do one more. All right. Here we go. Beautiful. We have trust. We have home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So some of you are upgrading, moving, relocating, distancing from people perhaps. Peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully, precisely. Everything is working in your favor, no matter how it looks, all right? Address the things that you feel you need to address and let flow the things you need to let flow of. That's it. Some of you, like I said, could be relocating. I've been getting this energy for a while, so congratulations, all right? And Spirit's telling you, those of you who are having trouble with trusting the process, lean into trust, right? And allow things to work out in your favor. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. This is for Gemini. Regarding the general energy surrounding them, Spirit, make it clear. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to see? All right, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So there are some of you out there who are teachers, counselors, doctors, nurses, all right? And Spirit's telling you to lean into that because when you think about it, the children are our future, okay? And when we're old and decrepit, who's gonna take care of us? We don't want a ton of degenerates taking care of us, right? Exactly. We want well-mannered, well-behaved, mentally stable children that grow up to be adults who are in these high positions, looking out for us, right? Exactly, because the energy is reciprocal. And even if you're not, a counselor or a doctor, but you have children growing up in your home, right? How do you want these children to conduct themselves as adults? Are you coddling your children and keeping them in a childlike state? and perpetuating that so that when they turn 18, 19, 25, 30, they're still acting like a child? Or are you priming them and getting them ready for adulthood? Because we stay children for so little. In the grand scheme of our lives, we're only a child for a little while. The rest of our experience, if we're lucky, is a long adult lifestyle, right? So we have to raise our children as adults, right? Being mature, being emotionally stable, knowing how to self-soothe, knowing how to be a citizen of the world that is helping others, right? Versus being a degenerate. We're seeing that a lot nowadays. A lot of the kids that are coming up now, I wouldn't say kids, but like the teens and like the young adults are coming across like degenerates, in my opinion. I know that's a little harsh, but let's be honest. And it's because their parents didn't know any better. Coddling them, dragging them up. Perhaps they come from single households where the parent is overworked and the kid gets no time to learn by example, you know? So there's a lot of different things, but we can change this now, right? We're in an information age. We know how to make better choices now compared to the people who've come before us. So we have to do better, right? And that is raising children to be upstanding adults. That's it. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Exactly. Right? So be very, very discerning about who you're around, about the energy that you're exchanging with certain people. Are these people conducive to your the betterment of your future, or are these people dragging you down? And then make your choice from that. Give us another one, Spirit. This is for Gemini regarding the general energies. Compromise. All right. Not my favorite word or favorite card, but you know, compromise is needed under the right circumstance. I agree. Right? I agree to an extent. Bottom of the deck, in the near future. Peaceful resolution. And yes, with an exclamation point. Beautiful. Let's clarify. I've already kind of gave a rundown of the cards and the energies here. Basically read the cards word for word. Pretty self-explanatory. But let's pull some clarifiers to see a little bit more. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini regarding the general energies surrounding them. Yeah, a lot of the adults we see today, unfortunately, were raised by degenerate parents. And so a lot of them, not all of them, because some people were raised by degenerate parents, but grew up to be upstanding, right? And useful to the human race, right? But then some, not so much. So we have to be careful. And then sometimes your parents can do everything in their power to make sure you're a good human being, but maybe your destiny is to be a degenerate. I don't freaking know. I don't know. The rabbit hole is deep. The rabbit hole is deep. But all we can do is do our best and prime our children with knowledge and wisdom, right? So that they can apply the knowledge and do better than we have. Guiding children, Spirit. Guiding children, please clarify. All right, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah. So Spirit's saying clarity. Be very, very clear on your intentions when it comes to guiding children. For some of you, you could be in a situation where you're wanting to have children, right? You're wanting to procreate and create a legacy. Spirit is telling you to hone in on that and be very, very clear about your desire here. We also have the Lovers. Be very, very clear on who you procreate with, right? Are you on the same page? Are you moving in the same direction? Because when you bring kids into the world, it's no longer about the parents. It's now about the children. And a lot of parents forget that. It's not about you anymore. It's about the children. And making sure that they're upstanding adults so that they don't burn the world down even more than what it's already being burnt down as. If that makes sense, right? So being very, very, very mindful and clear on who you procreate with, because this is still guiding children. You're guiding children into the life you want them to live and to perpetuate. So choosing your partner correctly, not just choosing them for lust. Oh, they're pretty, or they're this, or they're that. That's not enough. Is this person sane? Is this person family oriented? Is this person growth oriented? Right? Exactly. Not everybody needs to have children. Let's be very clear. Okay? Exactly. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Give us one more for guiding children. The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you could be having a conversation right now if you should be bringing children into this world, right? Juggling between the two. So be honest with yourself and be clear with yourself. Are you in the position, mental, spiritual, physical, financial, emotional, to do that? Right? That's the question. I know nowadays people are popping out kids like chiclets, but at the end of the day, we have to think a bit more deeper. We have to think deeper. Right? Exactly. Bottom of the deck, the Star. All right, giving Aquarius energy. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sensitivity, Spirit. All right, we have the Knight. Knight of Wands. I always get confused with this card, with these cards. Knight of Wands. Okay, give us another one. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Emotional fulfillment. And then we have the 7 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. Yeah. Spirit is telling you to cut out anything that is useless to you, because you are becoming increasingly sensitive. The last thing you need right now are toxic energies surrounding you. And what you should be focused on is your emotional health, your mental health, and basking in the deliciousness of mental stability and emotional stability, right? Some of you guys could be dealing with someone who wants to sneak back into your world, hence the 7 of Swords. And see how this lion is kind of sneaking up on that monkey, but it's confused, it's perplexed because the monkey has a mask on the back of its head to make it look like I'm watching you, right? So that the monkey can drink in peace without being attacked by the lion. So for some of you, you could have someone trying to come back around, but you've changed your energy so much. You've become so high vibrational that these people don't even recognize you anymore. They don't recognize you anymore. They tried to sneak back into your world, hence the 7 of Swords, but they don't recognize you. And it's because you're no longer the same person. Perhaps once upon a time you were tolerating toxic bullshit, toxic shenanigans from this person or other people. And so people expected you to be in the same position, accepting toxicity. But because you are becoming increasingly sensitive to your environment, your relationships and situations, you've learned from your past mistakes and you've grown to be better. Good for you, Gemini. Good for you. Compromise. Six of Cups. Okay. 6 of Cups is usually giving resurfacing of some sorts. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, so some sort of work opportunity is resurfacing for you guys. And it's something that you actually wouldn't mind compromising on, or perhaps you will compromise because it works in your favor in the long run, right? Like the payout on the back end is bigger. So you're willing to take that risk. You're willing to compromise. I've been in situations like that before. Yeah. That's what I call a good compromise, because the payout happens on the back end. And that's fine. Right? Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. Give us one more for compromise, Spirit. This is for Gemini. All right, and we have the Page of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. In the near future, with the Knight of Pentacles, you're finally going to be getting some sort of financial upgrade that's taken some time. Perhaps it's this opportunity here circling back around. And because there's compromise on both ends, perhaps this is someone that you've worked with in the past. Maybe you've had a falling out, but now they come back with a really nice contract. And you say, look, I can put my feelings aside and we can work together harmoniously to build something great, right? Because I feel like this person, whoever's resurfacing from the past, who's coming to bring this work opportunity, this is someone you've worked with in the past before, and they're watching you. Perhaps they're the ones who need to compromise, right? Let's say at one point they wanted to kind of shortchange you because maybe their budget wasn't that great, but you said, no, this is my worth. And they had to think about it. And now they're coming back around, compromising and paying you what you deserve. Everyone's story's different, so find out where you fit, okay? Beautiful. Good energy, though. A little bit of a mixed bag, right? We had kids and family. We had somebody resurfacing from the past. Work resurfacing from the past. So, a little bit of a mixed bag, but I don't mind. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Gemini? Tower, earning power, building a business, sound decision, corporate job, power, unstable position. Yeah, I feel like there are some massive changes happening in your world, and it's just about trusting the process and going with the flow at the end of the day. What else can you do? We have turtle, money coming slowly, steady progress, moving for work, in good time, long term. Yeah, money coming slowly is also giving that Knight of Pentacles energy. And that's okay. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Spirit, anything else you want Gemini to know regarding the general energy surrounding them? Anything else? And with the compromise, I do want to be clear. If compromising doesn't feel right within you, then don't do it. This compromise is for those who are open to it. But like I said, for some of you, I don't feel like you're going to be the one compromising. It's going to be the person coming back. Like you stood your ground, like, no, this is what I charge for my services. And that's that. And they think about it. They take maybe 6 months or, 3 months to think about it. And then they come back with the proper offer. Okay? Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini? Anything else you want them to know regarding the general energies? All right, toxic woman, putrid, hazardous, cynical, festering, destructive, negative. Yeah, stay away from people like this. Sensitivity, you are becoming increasingly sensitive, so avoid harsh relationships. All right, whoever this person is, avoid, because they're useless to you. Bottom of the deck, Big Daddy coin. I want to pull one more. Spirit, give us something good for what Geminis can look forward to regarding the general energy surrounding them. Give us something good, Spirit. All right, congratulations, delight, honor, cheers, accolades, satisfaction, success, achievement. All right, that'll do. And then travel, pack your bags. All right. Some of you guys are going to be traveling for this opportunity even, so good for you. Anything else? Manifestation, the number 9, beautiful. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you've been manifesting new things into your world, so things are finally being ushered out so that the new can come in. Because you know what they like to say, the reality that you see with your own 2 eyes here and now is actually dead. It's old, right? And what's being ushered in is the things that you're perpetually thinking about, whether that's a new home, a healthy romantic life, a new career, whatever it is, that's what's being pushed in. So be very, very mindful of what you're thinking about, right? Because that's what you're manifesting into your reality, all right? Attraction, exactly. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, right? And you are what you entertain. So even if you attract certain things, doesn't mean you have to compromise or deal with it. You could say no to certain things, right? Because when you're a high vibrational being, you attract everything. And it's up to you to be discerning and moving out the things that are not necessarily meant for you, right? Exactly. Speak up. 33. Yeah. And speak your truth. Whatever that is for you. Okay? Okay. Trust. We saw that earlier, didn't we? Dream. And miracle. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.